Okay, so guys, let me just hide this here. Wait, what's open today? Wait, futures are already open? Futures open today? I didn't know that. Yep, it looks like futures are open. Pretty small range, $3 range. Not even worth trading that. Didn't know they were open today. Let's see. So close that. Okay, guys, so initial balance is basically the first hour after market open. And I like to look at initial balance to kind of give me an idea of what the market might be looking to do for the session. So basically, what we're going to do right now is, let me see if I can clean up these lines first. There are alerts, price targets that I had on Friday, but we never got those price targets. The market just ranged. So basically, guys, initial balance is the first hour after open. So let's mark, the first hour after open for each of these last 3 sessions. So we're going to mark this right there. Mark this right there. And mark this right here. Because we could mark this one as well. Just, to have it marked. Okay, so we have, Friday session marked, Thursday and Wednesday as well. So guys, whenever I'm trading, I'm not sure if most of you know, but I really focus on seeing, what the volume profiles are looking like. And I'm not sure why these alerts won't delete. So annoying. But you can see how basically this session and this session have the same highs. So we have, the high right here and the high right here. And if you've been using volume profiles, you can see how the value area high is this blue line here on Wednesday. And on Thursday, we have this value area high here, basically at the same area, okay? So if I see something like this, guys, on Wednesday and Thursday, okay, let's just say today's Friday, right? Let's just say today's this day. If I'm already seeing, a similarity between Wednesday session and Friday session, not only that, but the price action also looks pretty similar. You can see how we had a strong rejection here, strong rejection here. So guys, what is Wednesday and Thursday session telling me? What is it telling us that could happen Friday? Can someone tell me what is Wednesday session and Thursday session telling us? Okay, liquidity sweep, correct. We had 2 sweeps up here, one here and one here. And how do we know they're liquidity sweeps? Because of how fast price action moves. Any other answers to that? What is sorry, let me silence my phone. What is Thursday and Wednesday session telling us? Just throw out random answers. Okay, equal or about highs. Okay, that's correct. Anything else that you guys might notice? Okay, so we have, similar highs, similar value area high as well, similar price action. So if I'm seeing a very similar profile, that's telling me that Wednesdays and Fridays levels will more than likely work on the Friday session. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys remember or if you guys took a look at Elite's channel, but I sent an alert that I was looking for a move up due to core PPI being flat. And we had the really nice move up. We had the pullback here. It was a pretty small pullback, 6-point pullback. Then a massive move to the upside. I actually caught part of this move. I think I entered somewhere around here. And wrote this all the way to the open of Friday. So we opened Friday and I sent an alert that I was closing my longs and switching to shorts, and we caught this massive move down. I paper handed, of course. I think I caught like 5 points on futures, but on options I grabbed next day contracts, and I think this pay like 80% on this move down, which is pretty good, honestly. 80% on a next day contract, you're paying for extra protection against theta and IB crushes. So 80% on a next day contract, I'll take that any day. And guys, so now let's go to the what did I do? Let's go to the regular session and not after hours. Okay, so I already showed you guys that we wrote this one up here. Up here we closed longs, switched to shorts, and let me show you why. Okay, these alerts just won't. Let me see if I can clear the alerts, guys. I'm going to be drawing some lines and I don't want them to be on the way. Let's see. They're not here on log, so I don't even know what's going on. Notification streams. I guess we'll have to leave them like that. But let me turn off the volume profiles and let me show you something really quick. Okay, so we're gonna mark this profile here. This one right here to here, and then from here to here. Yes, correct, Daniel. So that as traders, we're not gonna go in trying to guess what's gonna happen, right? But I mean, based on the information that we have on the previous days, we could assume that there might be some sellers left behind over here. And how often have we seen where price basically breaks a high, like for example this high, it breaks it and it just pushed a little bit higher and then just suddenly falls. When I saw this price action struggling to push past this level that we this Thursday high, we had a really nice break, but I wasn't liking these wicks. So many wicks on 2 minute, too many wicks. All these wicks. You know what? I'm gonna close my positions. Let's see what happened. So many wicks, close the position, saw this big red candle, on a pullback, entered along here, and then we wrote it down. Correct. And and it's very unusual to see volume decrease like this on the opening print. So that sort of was like, what the hell's going on? I'm not liking this anymore for the upside. Fortunately, we grabbed longs before market open on futures down here. Had a really nice move up, but then this was like, what? This is not looking too good. And not only that, but if we compare like other stocks or tickers, let's see. Where is the 6? Here it is. For example, RTY. Let's turn off. I'm not sure why I can't turn off the after hours on RTY. It's been a mess. I need to find Friday opening, market open right here. Okay. Sorry guys, still need to mark this market open, and this is initial balance for RTY. Okay. Just wish I could just turn this off. I don't know how to turn it off on RTY. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see if it's here. Events, session breaks. Huh. It's not letting me. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Okay, so you can see how, NQ and RTY, let me move this a little bit. NQ and RTY had really, really strong momentum. Do you guys see that? Very, very strong momentum. And this is, let's change this to Apple. Let's do Amazon. Let's do the Dow Jones. Okay. So you can see how RTY had a strong open, NQ as well. But look at Apple on that open, guys. Apple just took a very aggressive U-turn right here. Amazon continued to rally, but then the Dow Jones was also doing the same as ES. So it was a bit of a worrisome open for the bulls, because some of the tickers were not really following the momentum that what's it called, that RTY and NQ had. So that was a bit worrisome for me. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna I'm gonna close my longs and then wait to see what happens. And then here we had this massive red candle just suddenly form, and then on the pullback I switched into some shorts and just wrote this down. Okay. And now let me go over the initial balance. So guys, here we had initial balance close down here. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention one more thing, volume profiles here. Almost forgot that one. So we had the volume profiles. I'm actually going to use this electronic trading hours. Why is this so large? Shouldn't be like this. Did I move that one? No. Okay, let me fix this. Okay, so on the volume profile here, let me move a little bit closer. Right there. So on the volume profile here, when we moved up, when we reached, these highs on the previous sessions, you guys notice how on these sessions we had basically no high volume node? And look at over here. Essentially, again, no high volume node. So that's just showing me that there's very little trading going on at these highs. Whenever you have, massive nodes form, that's basically showing you that there's a lot of trading going on. And over here we had, of course, it was, the market open. So it would be, pretty common to see, very low volume. But just, the price action, and then, the price action in the past over here, the price action here was telling us, okay, there's a potential loss of momentum here near, previous rejections. The high volume node is, forming right here. So there's some trading going on, but not really that significant trading. And then, you have the price action showing you loss of momentum. So just a few things that were, stacking up on top of each other, telling you, you know what, this could be a bad spot to hold your longs, so you should probably be careful. Okay. And now I also sent an alert on Friday about 4820 being potential intraday resistance for the session. Let me make this line a little bit better. It's hard to see. Let's make it green and let's make it a little bit, make it 3-point. That should be better. Let's delete these drawings. Actually, let me delete all drawings. Remove drawings. Let's draw the line again. Okay. Now let's go into using our volume profiles. Regular trading hours, that should work. Okay, guys, so let me draw the initial balance lines again. It's somewhere around here. Nope, sorry. Should be 930. So right there. About there. And here. Okay. So after the, massive rejection that we had on Friday, look at where price closed. Let me turn off the profiles for a little bit. Okay. So price on Wednesday, I'm sorry, closed down here, the initial balance. Okay. Yes, we did have the rally up, rejection. And then this is Thursday right here. Thursday, we opened near highs and then another rejection. And the initial balance closed down here. Okay. So now that I see, the initial balance for Wednesday and Thursday being similar, then we have the daily profiles looking very similar. I was like, you know what? This level looks pretty damn good to hold price down. This 4820 level. Why? Because first of all, we had the rejection here. So this confirms it's a resistance level. This confirms this level was resistance. This didn't quite touch. But like I said, guys, when using levels, don't look at for exact touches, but what the price action does around the levels. Try to find like a little zone. And over here, price was being very reactive to this level right here. A lot of reaction in here. Let's see, he had the pullback here, breakdown, and then, more reaction right here. And, this level happens to be the value area high for 2 sessions. So essentially what we're doing is using this value area high here, like this. Do you guys see that? So I just found a zone using value area highs from 2 sessions. So we use the price action. We use the value area high. We try to find reactive price to the area or to the level. And we have all those, 3 things. We have the value area high, reactive price action, which is this, or this, and not only that, guys, but we have over here on the volume profile, we have a high volume node turned low volume node and remained low volume node. So low volume node means less liquidity. So, there's less interest in this area. And, this level worked out pretty well. I took a short on this one over here, I believe. After I closed my positions on shorts here, I took a short on this one over here and it got paid like 150% on some 0 DTEs. And it was just because I noticed, that the initial balance on this session closed within previous sessions as well, previous profile sessions. So you can see here, this is the initial balance close right here. Look at this, it closed inside of previous profiles. So that gave me, some bearish bias for the session. And you can see how for most of the session, the moves to the downside were just much, much better than the moves to the downside. Look at these moves, just red, 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 red. Yes, some chop here, and then, just red, 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 like completely red candles. And on the moves to the upside, you had a lot of green, red candles, a little bit choppy going up, very choppy going up. And then these really nice moves to the downside, except for this, wick right here. But, really nice, really fluid moves to the downside. But then as we got closer into, market close, we started having this chop down and chop up. But you can see how on this move down, still, pretty fluid price action right here. I'm also getting a lot of wicks ups on these highs, not much force. Well, I mean, we won't know until it happens. I really don't like to, do the, I used to do, like weekly preps and stuff like that. But I think I'd rather wait for the market to tell me what it's gonna do, for example, on Tuesday once the market opens. And then, based on Tuesday, I'll say, okay, you know what? Okay, this session looked pretty strong. The bulls look pretty strong. I might play the upside for the rest of the week until I see, bearish presence. Or if, on Tuesday we see, start seeing price continue to get capped up here, at these highs, I might look to go short and try to, I don't know, play it to like the bottom of this range down here, somewhere around here. And that's why I like to take, the session my trading day by day, see what the market's gonna give me, see what price action is looking like, and then add up, stuff like this, add up this session, add them all up and see, what I can find. And, if I can find some clues of where I could take some positions and take advantage of, a good probability trade. But yeah, guys, that's how I use, initial balance. I would like to see, where the initial balance closed, on several sessions, and then compare it to the current session and see if I can take advantage of it. Like if this session would have had an initial balance close, like for example, do this, move up, move down, and then, recover and chop here. I might have taken a long position to try to, retest these highs, or maybe go to like 80, 88, 48.50, somewhere around here. But, it didn't happen. We had price just break down, try to move up, break down again, moved up again, 48.20, and then a massive rejection again. 48.20 was being a very stubborn level. Then I sent an alert that the bears needed to protect 48.10. Otherwise, we could, potentially see some buyer presence. And you can see 48.10 right here, somewhere around here. 48.10, sellers did not protect the level, the buyers broke out, then we had a breakdown, then we had some chop here. But after this break again, we had to move up. And guys, something very important with the information that I gave you guys, I don't give you a level to just, see what happens exactly at the level, but I give you a level so you guys analyze the price action around the level, not as we touch the level. I know a lot of people look for exact touches and all that stuff, but let's be honest, most of the time we really don't get just a touch and reject. Um, and that's just how the market is. So if you think that just drawing a level is gonna help you, you know, touch the level, enter calls, enter puts, and then just go with it, I think you need to really work on more of analyzing what happens around the level. And that's really going to change the way you interpret the market and the way you interpret your levels. Sometimes it's not the levels that are bad, but the interpretation of the price action and market sentiment that we have at the levels. And I think that's, very, very important when it comes to analyzing technical analysis. But yeah, guys, any questions? Questions, comments, concerns, ideas, anything? So if nobody has any questions, oh, hopefully, this helps you guys understand a little bit more of the stuff that I sent out, because sometimes I see people putting like a question mark on stuff that I send, but it's all about putting the puzzle together. All of the information that I'm sending you is for, be put in a puzzle together as the session passes. We can't look into the future in the market. I think if we could, we'd all be billionaires by now. But and it's very important that we, put the puzzle together, guys. Yeah, no problem, guys. If nobody has any other questions, I guess we could call it a night. Can you briefly explain volume profile? Newbie here. Thanks, Juan. Hey, Jay. I could do that in another session. 'Cause I gotta go do some stuff right now, but I do have a lot of YouTube content on that. Um, let me send you guys a link to that. Give me 1 second. Where is my YouTube? YouTube. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna send you guys a playlist where I have the volume profile set up basically. How do I share the playlist? Okay. Share, copy. No, okay, here it is. Okay, so that's my YouTube video, and I have a playlist there with 3 videos, and you guys can watch everything there. And if you have any questions after watching the videos, we could definitely go over them. I really don't mind. But definitely first watch the videos, and I think you will understand a lot of what the volume profiles are. But that should help a lot. Yeah, no problem, Jay. Yeah, awesome. Um, but yeah, guys, hopefully everybody has a great night. And have a fantastic, you know, Monday. We don't trade Monday, so try to make the most of it. I think I sent it on the direct message. Hold on. Um, I sent the link as a direct message. I didn't realize that because someone sent a message a direct message. He was asking if we could go over the volume profiles, but here you can see a lot of the stuff that I go over with the volume profiles. No, I mean, if you're using a pretty new, let me start recording this, guys, so we don't make it unnecessarily long.